And we're back, folks, and I am joined here by Erin from Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea here in Silverthorne. And if you have not checked out this spot, it is the spot to check out. It has the best coffee. Or actually, why don't you go ahead, talk about it.
Well, you're doing such a good job.
I talk all morning. You can talk for me for a minute. What is Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea?
Well, Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea, we're a community-oriented specialty coffee shop right in Silverthorne. So we're just a quarter-mile north of that I-70 Silverthorne interstate exit. Essential to anything you're doing in Silverthorne, whether you're taking the Summit Stage, because there are transfer stops right across the street from us, or you're going to the outlets, Rainbow Park, the Silverthorne Performing Arts Complex, the Pavilion. We are in the heart of it all. And by being in the heart of it all, we like to be that heart of Silverthorne, that community place where, you know, we serve exceptional coffee and tea drinks, but I think what it really is there for is to promote community. When you come in, you're gonna get a sense of what our town is about and what our community is about, what the county does, and I think that's what makes it really special.
Yeah, there's always interesting conversations that you can kind of eavesdrop on or partake in at Red Buffalo. Yes, again, the location is absolutely fabulous. And your coffee and your tea, just why is it so good? Why does this magic happen?
I think because we care about all the steps to it, from not just making it, but where it's coming from and all the different processes along the way, from the varietal of coffee that we're using in certain ones to how those varietals like to grow and what farms are getting them from, and then working closely with our roaster, because coffee at altitude doesn't behave the same as coffee at lower elevations.
I did not know that.
So all those little facts are going to go into those details. And so, for example, water up here maxes out at 188 degrees, which if you're down at sea level, it boils at 212. And since coffee is 98% water, you're going to think that water is going to be a huge part of your coffee. So if your water's not as hot, it's going to play differently with extraction. So those are the details that the average consumer doesn't know when they come in,
and nor do they really know.
They don't need to before coffee. That's a lot to know before coffee.
Yeah, yes, especially before coffee. All they need to know that what comes in this cup
is going to taste delicious.
And speaking of delicious, what is in this cup that you brought me here today?
Today I brought you a chai latte. It seems like a chai morning. It's still a little cold. You just need something like kind of warm and kind of spicy. I have myself a London Fog, which is an Earl Grey cream latte.
Another good option.
Yeah. So it was tea day for me today.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. The chai latte, it definitely is a chai morning.
It is a chai morning.
Now, going back to the community aspect, obviously the beverages are good.
Thank you.
The community aspect, you got some stuff going on.
We got some stuff going on.
Music, you got artwork. What's going on?
So one of the really fun things right now, if you come in from now through the end of the month, we have artwork by students at Silverthorne Elementary, our local elementary school, and it's all their interpretation on a red buffalo, and they're really cute. We have a snowboarding buffalo, we have a cat in the hat buffalo. So if you come on in, you'll be able to see all this great fun artwork by Silverthorne Elementary, and that's really fun. Also, Wednesdays from now through the next few weeks, we have an open mic jam from 3 to 5. So if you are a local musician or you know a local musician and you want to kind of try out some new stuff, get to know other locals, we have a really fun session from 3 to 5 on Wednesdays. So that's going to be coming up in a couple days. And then Saturdays, we have live music from 9 to 12. And it's a rotating array of different artists. We have Keith Svenestedt in last week, who's a great, fun local guy.
Yeah.
So our Facebook page is really the best place to keep in tune on who we have playing and when, but we do have those live music days.
Yeah, so a great spot to get good, amazing coffee and tea, but then also really to check out local flavor.
Stuff.
Wednesday and Saturday sounds like the time to stop in if you really want to get that taste of what's going on local-wise. We've got the music and then the artwork by the kids. I cannot wait to check that out.
It's really cute. It's so fun because I think as adults we kind of stifle our creativity and we just like, well, a red buffalo, it's a red buffalo. You know, we get so locked in, and it's really fun to see a kid's interpretation of it. I always think of The Little Prince when they said, well, draw me an elephant. So he draws what looks like a hat, and it's a snake that ate an elephant, but there's an elephant inside the snake.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So kids, they're fun.
Can't wait to check that out. And so other aspects about your wonderful coffee shop, great coffee, tea, great community. I love the sustainability aspect.
Thank you.
Can we just talk a little bit about these cups and other things that you guys are doing?
Last year we won from the Summit Chamber of Commerce the Environmental Champion Award. So we are a nearly zero waste shop. all of our disposables that we have are going to be compostable, and we get them composted. That's the other key thing.
That's the other factor, is actually doing the composting,
yes, and
right?
we get it composted. We're so lucky that we have a county compost up here, because not every community does. And then we also do recycling. We sell, things in bulk. We encourage people to bring their own cup in so that we get they get a discount on that. So many little things, and again, a lot of behind the scenes things that people don't see, like insulation and whatnot, that, again, with knowing temperature of water, the average customer doesn't need to know, but it's good to know that we care about all of those details along the way. And on our website, we have a little section on some of the green stuff that we do, so people can go check that out at redbuffalocafe.com if they want to know a little bit more about what we do for our environment.
Well, with all of this greatness, I can understand why you just recently got that award.
We did.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Business of the Year in the small business category.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, that's from the Summit Chamber of Commerce, and we're really proud of that, because I think we put a lot of effort into knowing all the different things that make a business great, and we really take pride in all those steps, and we're just so proud of it.
Yeah. Well, you're very deserving.
Well, thank you.
And I definitely, I kind of feel like that community vibe, there's kind of a little bit of that energy that goes into the coffee as well. I think it's
so.
Also something that
it's
also
that
makes
little
it
extra
good.
like placebo caffeine.
Hey, there you go. Okay, so again, for the folks out there, can you again say your hours and location,
Absolutely.
how they can find you on Facebook and all that jazz?
Red Buffalo Cafe is going to be those notes you want to use for Facebook, Instagram, and our website. And then we're open 6:30 to 5:30, 7 days a week. We will be open on Easter. So if you need to come in and get your Easter caffeine before you go and do some of those fun Easter activities around the county. But we're just we're centrally located in Silverthorne, so that's 358 Blue River Parkway, just a quarter mile north of that I-70 Silverthorne interstate exit.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Erin, for joining
Thanks for having me.
And folks, be sure to go into the Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea. Maybe get yourself a chai or London Fog this morning, or some other sort of delicious treat.
Yes.
And they'll get you started for your day on the slopes.